most religious people or people who need to hold on to a label because their truth does not prevail by itself. This is what Jesus means by the Pharisees. This is what Christianity has become. Same with Catholicism. It's all the Pharisees' religion. If you're looking to the sky, waiting for somebody to come and save us, you're fooled. You're deceived by the world. And on top of that, based on the countless conversations I've had with these folks, they always bank on you not knowing your stuff. Well, Jesus was a man. Prove to me Jesus wasn't a man. Well, prove to me that Jesus was a man without going to the world. Prove to me that Jesus works through you. Prove to me one of those things. Because it's always, oh, well, you're gay. God doesn't like gays. Oh, you got an abortion. God doesn't like abortions. Oh, what about this? What about that? Do you not realize that ignorance is the reason that we're all confused on what the truth is? Or do you need to hold on? Do you need a group to cling to because you're not strong enough to actually stand alone in the truth? It seems like a lot of people are actually scared to not fit in with their society's group or whatever anymore. So they gotta ignore certain bits of info so they don't have to destroy their whole reality. Even though that's quite literally what it means especially when Jesus goes to hell. This is also what it means by Christ searches the hearts and kidneys of all men, which your kidneys are your mind. That holds your emotional energy. That's how this stuff works. It's because your spirit can literally get scars on it. And it's a tangible thing. Your eyes just can't pick up on it. And it's not something that you can just grab necessarily, but it's something that you can literally feel and see. All of that has to do with this being a construct of energy. It's no different than you looking at a screen. It's this stuff. Because I'm not a bigot. I'm not somebody who needs to ignore information. Because what I'm after is the truth about everything. About God, about religion, about Christianity, about Jesus. Yeshua, Jesus and Yeshua, you know how you guys use that as like proof, like, oh yeah, look, Yeshua was a man back then. Well, Yeshua is just the title, no different than Christ is. Christ is not Jesus' last name. This is how confused most of you are. And this is kind of why I have no problem putting people in their place, because I'm sick of these arrogant Pharisees who just want to point to others and be like, look, well, you're going to hell. Prove to me that you're not. I'm going to heaven. Yeah, the world says that Jesus was a man, even though it says the kingdom and return is within. Well, the world says so. Why would the world lie to us? Why would the world not want us to know our power? Why would the world not want us to actually let God give us everything and govern us instead of some men? This is why the Bible says trust in man will always prove to be a snare. It's because most people don't even care to have a basis for their beliefs. They just need to be a part of something, and honestly, a lot of it is done out of spite towards another group. And none of that is Christ-like, to be honest. Christ went and talked to the people who wanted to know about God, even if they were sinners. What Christian does that? No, it's just, you gotta follow it. You gotta call on Jesus. That's it. Wow, are you kidding me? Have you not read the Bible? Are you really going to tell me that that's all the Bible is worth? Oh, just call on Jesus. Yeah, nothing else matters. Are you serious? We're going to water down, put God in a box like that, and then point the finger at everybody else to make them the bad guys. You know why you do that? It's because you know what the truth is. You're just too scared to actually face it. You need to see proof of it. Just like you expect others to believe in your stuff just because you say so. Yeah, you need to see proof just like everybody else does. And that's the thing, you're nothing but a bunch of hypocrites who take and cherry pick Bible verses when you don't even know what the meaning behind the verse is. A good example is, not everybody who calls on me will enter the kingdom of heaven. You know why? Because Jesus isn't a man. You have to actually do the work, bud. You have to actually let go. You have to actually face your darkness and realize your oneness with everything and the love you have for everyone. That's what it is. If you don't love the person, then love the energy behind it, which is God. Which is why idolatry is literally what the church is doing right now. It's nothing but a bunch of idolaters. Well, Jesus said he was one with the Father. All these other texts are demonic. Well, it seems like you have no basis for that either. Besides going to the world and having some historians tell you what the truth is, because you don't want to actually, humble yourself and look at all the info. I mean, God's not the author of confusion, so why would everything correlate? But it's demonic. Or you literally are demonizing God because you're not educated enough. And then you can't admit it because you're not humble enough. And that's what's wrong with everything. That's why people don't believe in God. It's because of the people who are preaching that God is real, who have no basis for it besides, oh, well, what do you believe about God? What do you think about God? That's all they got, because they're only banking on your ignorance, and because they know that that's all they are. All they have is ignorant stuff they've learned from the church. I mean, you can go out into the world. Obviously, they're going to tell you Jesus was a literal man, like a wolf in sheep's clothing. Did he forget the devil runs the world? You know why? Because God is within you. So yeah, they're trying to hijack your body, because you are the temple of God. So they're trying to be the Antichrist and remove that from you.